for chapter 3, fluid dynamics or dynamics of fluid flow. So fluid dynamics definition meaning we discuss later. Okay. So before that, again, for 1 minute or 2 minutes of time, you will understand the meaning, exact meaning of fluid kinematics. So then you will write the difference between fluid kinematics and fluid dynamics. So fluid kinematics, it is a branch of fluid mechanics science which deals with the study of motion of fluid particles. So what I do, I will consider one pipe. Okay, here the fluid is in motion of fluid particles. Okay, so let us consider the particle. Here is one particle, this fluid particle. So this fluid particle is located at a distance of x1 from the inlet. This portion, this section I will take as an inlet, and this section I will take it as outlet. So this fluid particle is located at a height of y1 from the bottom plane of the pipe. So what is the space coordinates of this particle? x1 comma y1 is the space coordinates, x1 comma y1. Now, this fluid particle is under some motion because we said study of fluid motion. So this particle is moving to another right hand side. This is the new position of the fluid particle. So what will be the position of our space coordinates? That is x2, y2. x2 means distance from the inlet. y2 is the second point fluid particle is located at a height of y2 from the bottom line. This is a new position after some time. And dear students, when the fluid particle is moving from one point to another point, what does it mean? There is a pressure difference. Pressure difference. Here it is P1 in the inlet and P2 is the outlet section. So when there is a pressure difference, then only the fluid will flow. That is the basic fundamental. Due to the always fluid flow due to pressure difference. So there is a delta P. There is some pressure difference. That is P1 minus P2. Here P1 is greater than P2. So the fluid direction is towards the right because it is higher pressure. High pressure to low pressures. If you consider P2 is more, then it will be in opposite direction. So first point you remember here, keep in mind, delta P is there. That is pressure difference between 2 points. That is the reason the fluid is under motion. So when you have considered the delta P, that is pressure difference, it has some value. That is P. So P is equal to what? Pressure is equal to force by area. So there is some term force is acting on this fluid particle. There is some force, it is acting on this fluid particle. That is F is a force. What is here? F is the force applied on this fluid particle. Okay. So this force F, because of the force, the fluid is under motion. When the fluid has changed from one point to another point, obviously there is a change in velocity. And when there is a change in velocity v with respect to time, then you will consider the acceleration is also considered. Acceleration point property. Okay, so in this fluid kinematics, we are not considering the amount of force applied on the fluid particle. How much force we have applied, we don't bother. That is the reason, that is the definition here. Without considering the forces causing the motion. I don't know what is the value of force. I don't know what is the value of pressure. Pressure, I don't know. Force, I don't know. I have studied in the fluid mechanics only the change in velocity. In the fluid kinematics, we discuss only change in property of the fluid, that is velocity. Only change in property of the fluid, that is acceleration, and as well as space coordinates. Space coordinates or displacement, you can use displacement. Okay, here initially the fluid particle is here, it is moving from these 2 points, means it has undergone some displacement, that is ds is a displacement. Other than these three, of course, time is also considered because velocity is there, time will be there because velocity is meter per second. So time is also considered here. So only the four parameters we consider in fluid kinematics, that is velocity, acceleration, displacement, and time. We have not considered any pressure term. We have not considered any force. We have not considered any other properties of the fluid like viscosity, gravity force, turbulence. Okay, we discussed definition of the turbulence, but in the equations, we have not taken any term related to turbulence. There is no equations related to turbulence you have studied. Understood? So these all properties will be studied in fluid dynamics. So how much is the force you applied on that particular fluid, and what is the pressure, what is the viscosity, what is the gravitational force. Not only these forces, pressure and force, gravitational force, another term will be there, turbulence, compressibility, the viscous force. There are many types of forces which is acting on this fluid particle. So all forces will be considered in fluid dynamics. Understood the difference between fluid kinematics and fluid dynamics? In the fluid kinematics, we studied only the properties of the fluid, that is velocity, acceleration, displacement, or you can use the word space coordinate, and time. Other than these four parameters, do not consider any property like pressure, force, viscosity, gravitational force, turbulence. Understood? But all these parameters will be considered in fluid dynamics. Dear students, just you glance, we have solved on many numericals on fluid kinematics. So only except AX, except dou psi by dou U is equal to, it is uh, minus V. Only U in the equation, only V, only X, only Y, only acceleration. These are the only 4 or 5 parameters we considered in numericals also. Understood? Just to glance how many numericals you have solved. We have solved a number of numericals here. So in all the numericals, we have calculated velocity, we have calculated some potential function, velocity, potential function, stream function, and average velocity and the acceleration. That is what the local and convective acceleration. You wrote only AX, AY, AZ. What is the expression for AX you wrote? For example, that is U, dou U by dou X plus V, dou U by dou Y plus W, dou U by dou Z plus dou U by dou T. Dear student, just have a look at this equation. Is there any other term like pressure, force, viscosity, gravitational force in this equation? No, there is only acceleration. There is only velocity component U. U is also there, V and W. All these are velocity. And as well as space coordinates, X, Y, Z, and time is there. So other than these four parameters, we have not considered any properties of the fluids in fluid kinematics. So in fluid dynamics, all properties will come into the picture. Velocity will also come, acceleration, displacement, pressure, force, viscosity, each and every term will be considered in the fluid dynamics. I hope this is you understood what is the actual meaning of fluid kinematics. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ? You understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Now coming back to fluid dynamics. Dear students, some interviews and some campus interview as well, or in industry, we need the definition of both kinematics and dynamics. So please understand the difference between these two. Now we'll understand the meaning of fluid dynamics. Fluid dynamics is a fluid dynamics. Here is the spelling. Dynamic. So fluid dynamics, it is a branch of fluid mechanics that we know. It is a branch of fluid mechanics and science, which deals with the study of motion of the fluid. Here also, it is a motion of the fluid. But what is the difference compared to kinematics is, here we are considering the forces causing the motion. We are considering here the forces, different types of forces applied here. Okay, that is the difference between fluid dynamics and fluid kinematics. Here the same pipe with some fluid particle. So this fluid particle is moving along x direction from point number 1 to point number 2. So during the motion of the fluid or movement of the fluid particle, the change in velocity is v, acceleration, and time is t. So always fluid will flow from one point to another point due to pressure difference. When there is a pressure difference is there, pressure is equal to force by area. So area and force is coming to the picture. So there is some kind of force is acting on this fluid particle. And dear students, we don't know what type of force it is. There are number of forces. Okay. So all forces we'll discuss here. Some kind of forces is applied on this fluid particle. So in the dynamics, we'll consider the different types of forces as well as velocity, acceleration, and time properties. That is fluid dynamics. So now what we do is we'll understand equation of motion, or we'll understand Newton's law of motion. That is second law, Newton's second law. What is Newton's second law? That is F x is equal to m into a x, or F is equal to m a. This is the equation of Newton's second law. So what is the meaning of this equation? So m is the mass of the fluid element. Here is I have considered the mass. In the dynamics, m is also considered. You remember in the fluid kinematics numericals, we have not considered MEM term. There was no mass under considered. M is also considered in fluid dynamics. So M is the mass of the fluid element. So when you applied some force F on the fluid particle, so this, because of this force, this fluid element will undergo some change of velocity. The change of velocity is called as acceleration. Which direction it is moving? It is moving in x direction. So I have taken x and acceleration along x direction. Now you will understand what are the different types of forces that are considered on the fluid particle. So first force is gravity force will be coming to the picture, because when I said it is a mass, the fluid particle has some mass. When it is mass is there, obviously some gravity force will be there. So gravity force, that is Fg. What is Fg? Force due to gravity force. Force due to gravity, or gravity force. The second point, second load, the second force is pressure force, because I said the fluid is moving from one point to another point due to pressure difference. When there is a pressure, of course there will be some kind of force. So I will call it as pressure force, Fp. Pressure force, that is second type of force on that particular fluid particle. Now third point, third force is, dear students, we say that it is a liquid particles. All liquids has some viscosity. There is no fluid in the world, there is no fluid liquid in the world that has zero viscosity, because it will become ideal fluid. Otherwise it is a practical, some liquid is there, it has some viscosity mu. When this fluid particle is moving from one to point another point, there will be some opposite resistive force will be there on this fluid particle because of viscosity. What is viscosity? Viscosity is a property or the internal resistance between two layers of the fluid. Because between two layers of the fluid there will be some friction. Understood? That is a resistive force, internal resistance force between two layers of the fluid, that is viscosity. So between fluid particle and another adjacent fluid particle there will be viscosity. So I will also consider the term or the force related to viscosity, viscosity force. Fourth force. And we know that always fluid will not flow only in one direction, not laminar only. Due to change in velocity, this fluid flow will change the direction. It may undergo turbulence, because if you are using some pump, you are using some pump or external force, external machine to supply water from one end to another end. So when you are using some external force, obviously the velocity of the fluid will be more. When there is a high velocity, that is u, velocity is more, Reynolds number will become more. If the Reynolds number is more than 3000, it undergoes turbulence, that we discussed in the previous chapter. So there is a force due to turbulence, that is Ft. What is Ft? Force due to turbulence. Again, what is the turbulence means? So one fluid particle will collide with another fluid particle. The second fluid particle will collide with an adjacent, the third fluid particle. When they collide each other, there is some kind of force, some kind of friction will be developed. That is also a one type of force consideration. And fifth and last, the force is compressibility, because it has some compressible or incompressible, it come into the picture. So if the fluids are compressing, assume these are the fluid particles, which has a property of compressible, means all fluid particles will try to come to close to each other. Understood? So due to that compressive property, so there is also some kind of force will be developed, that is compressibility, compressibility force. So these are the 5 types of force which acts on a particular fluid particle, my dear students. Okay, but all these types of force we cannot see through our naked eyes. Understood? So there are some certain experiments we need to be conducted. So our scientist has done a series of experiment, and they showed and they have calculated the different types of forces acting on the fluid particle. Just will assume that the fluid is flowing from one to one point. Saying is very easy, but understanding and analyzing, solving the numericals in those days, it was very difficult. But anyway, they have done and they have calculated the different types of forces. Now, in this question arises in our mind whether Newton's law of motion, the F term, includes all these forces. Yes, yes, friends, it includes all the 5 forces. If you are not consider the compressibility forces, for example, I will write the equation. I will write one more equation. It will become easy for understanding. So I will write now. This Fx, in place of xl, I will write Fg, Fp, second force, force due to viscosity, plus force due to turbulence, plus force due to compressibility is equal to m into Ax. Actually, these are the different types of forces applied on that fluid particle. Understood? So if you neglect this force, that is force due to compressibility, if you neglect, then the equation what we'll get, that is force due to gravity, pressure, viscosity, and turbulent. So that equation we will call it as Reynolds equation of motion. Reynolds equation of motion. Okay, all the detailed study of Reynolds equation of motion will be studying the advanced studies, advanced fluid mechanics, when you go for any PG studies or in research work. Okay, here in for your syllabus, Reynolds number equation of motion is not there. Okay, in this equation, if you are not considering both force due to compressibility and as well as you are neglecting, I am taking it as 0, and turbulent force also I am not considering. That equation we will call it as Navier-Stokes equation. What you call Navier-Stokes equation. The third type of equation in fluid mechanics is, if you now neglecting compressibility force as well as turbulence force as well as viscosity force also, that type of equation we will call it as Euler's equation of motion. Euler's equation. So in our fluid mechanics course, we are not dealing with these 3 kinds of force. we are dealing with only these two. Means we will derive an equation for Euler's equation.